Hey everyone, I'm Mel and this is Melrose Mixes, and this is going to be the first video of six episodes that demonstrate the core roots of cocktails, meaning the 6 cocktails have pretty much stemmed and pathwayed every variation of that cocktail. And the recipes that I'll be presenting to you guys are going to be a cross-reference of these 2 books I have on hand here, the Cocktail CODEX by the bartenders at Death & Co. in New York City, and the bartenders that were at Milk and Honey regarding cocktails. The first cocktail I'm going to be doing is called the Sour. The Sour is 3 ingredients served in a coupe, served up in a coupe, which is a spirit of your choice, sugar, and citrus. Sour that I'm going to be presenting to you today is the Daiquiri. Here are the list of ingredients that you'll need for today. Alright, you got that? And here are a list of the tools or equipment that you'll need. Alright, you got that? Everyone ready? Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so first off, I'm going to be doing my cheapest ingredients first. So I will need 30 mils of lime. So I've got my knife, my limes, and I'm going to be just juicing that straight away so it's as fresh as possible. And you might ask me, oh, what if I've got some lime juice in the fridge that's bottled that I want to use? Yeah, you can totally use that. It's just not going to be as good quality. That's my only thing I worry about, is it's not going to be as fresh. The quality of the drink isn't going to be that great. And it's not going to be as citrusy either. It's not going to give that great balance that you have. So I will be doing comparisons later on of citrus that is from store-bought and citrus that is fresh and citrus that is like made, that is a week old, 24 hours old, and using citric acid as well, and seeing all the differences. So stay tuned for that video. Alright, so I've got a whole lime here that I've squeezed, so that is surely going to be enough. Alright. Alright, and that's 30 mils on the dot. And then I've got my sugar syrup, which is 1 part sugar. I used caster sugar this time. You could use cane sugar or demerara or whatever you have on hand. But caster, just like white sugar, is completely fine. So 1 part sugar, 1 part water. So 1 cup each. And that is 22.5 mils. So that's the second line of my jigger here. Or 3/4 ounce. And then last but not least, my spirit. I've got Bacardi rum today. You could use Havana. Havana's a pretty good white rum as well. It's just a little bit more expensive from where I'm from in Australia. So I'm using Bacardi, which is just as good as quality really. It is debated in some circles. I also like to mention that I keep all of my ingredients in the freezer or fridge if I have room in the freezer, because that is going to affect the outcome of your drink as well, because you want your drink as chilled as possible. Obviously my ingredients have been sitting here for a little bit now, but when you're making it home and I'm not explaining everything to you, you can just make the drink as fast as possible, then that's where it's going to matter. So I'm just going to put what I don't need aside for now. And while I'm at it, I'll cut my garnish. So it's just going to be a lime wedge for garnish. Lovely. So I can put that aside. So all we got to do is add our ice. From the Sasha Petrosky's book, he does recommend to just add 1 big ice cube, and that is because according to him, you're going to get the best amount of dilution and chill factor from just one big ice cube. You want to let it temper, so let it sit out of the freezer before you put it in your tin, because it'll crack on you and that's when you get your ice shards, and that's going to affect the dilution of the drink as well, so you're going to get a more watered down drink. So now it's time to shake. Finally, I know I've taken a little while. Alright, so you want to make sure your shaker is on tight and shake it for about 10 to 12 seconds is the ideal time frame for shaking a cocktail. Alright, that should be enough. And you can also tell when it starts to like frost up when you're using like a Boston or cobbler shaker. Alright, so now I've got my Hawthorn strainer on top. You could just keep, if you're using a cobbler, this on top, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just removing it today. So I've got my Hawthorn strainer on top, and I'm double straining just in case there are any ice shards. It's also a faster pour too. Alright. That is always a good sign. I've got no ice shards, just a bit of the wine particles. Put that aside. Alright, and now garnish. And now it's time to taste. First impressions. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay. Oh. That is ridiculous. So easy to drink. Okay, so super refreshing. It's a perfect balance of sweet and sour. The rum plays a part, obviously. Rum is made from cane sugar. That sugar element and the rum, it's a really nice balance together. So make this at home, guys. This is our first video. Cheers. Cheers to the first ever Melrose Mixes video, guys. Make it at home. Tell me how you went. If you have any questions, pop it in the comments below. I will see you on another one.